Today, actually, I'm interested more in talking about, you know, self doubt, about you know, the inner voice, the voice that resides within us, that actually uh, calls us whenever we find ourselves in any dilemma, in any challenge. Because what happens that you know it has been an experience. I think everyone has shared this experience that due to the intrinsic, I would say, the nature of life, that it's so uh, hard, that it's so full of suffering, it's so full of tragedy, right? That everyone tends to question themselves, everyone tends to uh, you know doubt themselves, everyone tends to make assumptions about future selves which are not really appropriate, or that you might think of negative in some sense, right? So everyone has this dilemma, everyone has this existential crisis, you can say. Everyone has this struggle with life, right? They tend to question it on multiple level, right? They cannot make a trustful relation with themselves. They cannot uh, bond with their future self. They cannot trust their instinct, their gut, their actions, their decisions, their choices, because something, there are patterns of behaviors within us that clings to us, that makes us weak, that makes us shallow, that does not make us competent, that does not make us strive to something that we really want to achieve, right? We all have aspirations and goals and ambitions and things that we want to do, our desires, let's say, even, or you know but you know uh, this spiral, this downward spiral that we cling to, we find comfort in, we find something that you know that kind of alleviates the responsibility that comes with taking the challenge, that taking, it could be anything, right? People have this, and it's not like I'm not I'm outside of that. Like, everyone feels that. Even I have at times felt this intense uh, insecurity, or intense, started doubting my assumptions, started doubting my choices, started doubting myself, couldn't trust myself. Obviously it happens, currently as well, right? Because 20s, as I told you before, like even in my previous video, that it's like that. Like, it's we start to understand life, we start to actually understand the richness of it. We actually uh, grapple with the everyday challenges, the hardship, the battles that comes with it. And it's so like they you cannot run away from them, and we do run away from them. Like, we find distractions, we find cheap pleasures, we find excuses, we find things that make us not confront the terrible challenge, that the the challenges, the hardships, the discomfort that comes with it, right?